Hey there everybody, I'm finished with my painting now, and so my friend Daniel is visiting here from Brazil. So this is an honor for me to have Daniel in my studio and in the USA. Okay, wait.
We do this, okay.
And so this is an honor for me, Daniel. Good to see you.
The honor is mine, man.
All right. This is the first job that me and Daniel are going to do together. My friend Gemma owns this farm. I need some of the very fertile soil that she has in her chicken coop because it's a bunch of manure and hay and it's composted, and we're putting some new grass in my yard. So I was thinking, what a perfect job for Daniel to help me with since he's here visiting from Brazil. And this is also your birthday, Daniel. This is your birthday.
Today's my birthday.
You know, it's really not all about the studio and the painting for me. I'd like to be in dirt. Oh, you have to really be mindful of the sun around here. You know, we're at 7,000 feet above sea level, and UV is intense. You can get real bad sunburn. So this is my protection from the sun. So I look good in my videos. You know. So Daniel is going to be with me for the next month, and we're going to be doing some painting together. Now, I've just finished this, and this is an opportunity for me to get a fresh critique on my work.
I can see perfect. The sand come here, pass behind this mountain, come here, I can see the stones, I can see everything perfect. And here, when I look, I have doubt if this is continuous of the beach of the sand, or we are on the top of mountain. The water make me believe we are on the top.
Right, of course.
But the light make I think, oh, this is sand.
I want this to look like a rock that's up high. I don't want it to be something that the viewer wonders about. So this is valuable information to me. So I'm going to take this and separate this, bring it into the foreground, make it look like a rock and not like the sand. I'm just going to change the shape of this shadow. You know, for starters, I'm just going to make this not line right up with the edge of that. So now I want you to say it in Portuguese. Portuguese for people in Brazil.
Ok. A dúvida que surgiu aqui, eu consigo entender, acredito que você também aí, quanto alto, qual é a altura que pode, depende de cada lugar. This is not my function critiques, man. Okay, continue. See you guys. Bye.
The white is the color that I use the most, so I'll put that on here. And then a little bit of the others, and we'll see what happens. I think that it'll also help this rock to come forward and not look like sand if I define the shadow on this side. One thing I think causing the confusion that Daniel pointed out is that the evenness of this light, this looks like this could all be facing upward, and maybe this is just wet sand here, but if I make this shadow more vertical, maybe make the shadow darker, it's going to define this as a three-dimensional shape now. So I'm going to try to do a better job of my upward facing shadow versus my side facing shadow that would be darker, and separate those things. And really my end goal is to make this look more like a rock and less like just an upward facing surface. So black here, and then I need orange. Orange was my color for this guy right here. And then I needed a little bit of I remember I needed some transition in there. I didn't like what happened when the orange mixed with the black, so I put some red in there. So we're gonna mix that one, and I have the feeling I don't have enough white any longer, seeing all those colors. We'll see. I think I'm just going to go ahead and put more white on there. A little more white. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. So we've got a rock. It's nice and bright and orange right here. I want that to look like it's in the sun. It's shining. I'm going to make it a little more jagged now. And then I have the shadow right here. Okay. Right there. And I'm going to make that come more this way now. Let me grab a little bit of this red. This. And so now I'm making a really distinct separation. So no longer is this going to look like it might be a continuation of that sand. And take this in here, I need that red for the transition. That transition is getting a little bit too grayish. I want to maintain this shadow here. And then I want these vertical shadows to be darker right here, and I really feel like this is going to help my cause a lot more. Here. Let's get rid of some of that black. A little bit of an upward facing surface here, so I can add a little bit of light right there. Maybe there's a little bit here. I can just borrow this light color and just put it on there. Yeah, this definitely looks more like a rock to me now. Man, if Daniel had not said that, I honestly would not have even noticed or thought of it. I would like to just take credit for everything, you know, that I paint, everything that I include in my pictures, but so frequently somebody walks by or a friend asks a question, what is this here, why is this like this? And then I realize, hey, this could be better. This could send the message that I'm trying to send immediately instead of me trying to explain it. You know, I could think of all the reasons in the world why. Well, you know, it's just, this is the situation, this is why it's not like that, so, you know, it's art, I don't have to change it, but look how much value is in this for me. Being able to just listen to what that initial reaction is and then adjust it. See, this is the spot where the water is kind of reflecting on the other. I'm going to make it a little bit lighter around this edge, take some of that grayer color. Make it look like it's disappearing behind that wave still. Just kind of make a lighter. It's lighter over here where it's a shadow. It's a little darker up there in the sunlit area. Now I'm just going to redo my highlight a little bit. I feel like this would benefit from a little bit more color in here. Orange. A little more white. Sometimes I do this with tubes. I just squirt it out and just swipe it off with the brush. I really don't like extra things in my hand while I'm painting, so if I can avoid it, I do. Alright, here we go. How about this? I'm going to make this edge a little more jagged just to be sure that we've got this here. And I'm going to keep that dark this time, no light color so it doesn't blend into the sand.